So today we are talking Adidas, who surprised everybody with a good old-fashioned shock drop. Plus, we got some new deals you may not want to miss out on, which includes some pretty big savings. But to kick things off, of course, let's begin with the latest stories from around the world of sneakers, starting off with Supreme, who recently they've had several negative headlines. Of course, we all know about the whole Tremaine Emery controversy. Plus, recently, the company has been sold, but Supreme is gearing up to kick off their Fall/Winter 24 lineup, which means the new unveiling of their iconic photo tee. So it looks like this year, they have enlisted the talents of Tyler, the Creator, which honestly, I couldn't think of a better pick. Not only is he relevant here in music, as well as the world of fashion, but definitely an organic mashup right here. So Supreme kicked off their photo tee in 2005 with the Raekwon. Last year, we saw NBA YoungBoy grace the photo tee, and it looks like they're keeping the legacy going this year with Tyler, the Creator. So be on the lookout for this joint, which is going to be dropping coming up later this month. Now, next up, we got London-based streetwear label Cortez, who have just teased their latest Nike collaboration, which it looks like they're keeping things simple with the classic Air Huarache. So as far as these joints, you got an option of white, gray, or black, keeping things real clean with that subtle little cream on the back. Got a nice little hint of camo in here. Nice looking sneaker right here. And I would say definitely given the success of the last Cortez Nike collaboration, which they teamed up on the Air Max 95, people most definitely will be checking for these. So be on the lookout for all three of these pairs, which are scheduled to be dropping coming up later this year, actually with a holiday 2024 release date. Now, next up, we got the Dame 9 Purple Burst, which according to Soul Retriever, these joints are scheduled for September, which to my knowledge, I guess this would make this the debut of the Dame 9, which I know y'all probably wondering, like, why am I talking about the Dame 9 on here? But you got to put some respect on Adidas basketball right now. They had some hits with the Anthony Edwards, James Harden line. Now, can they add a third signature athlete to that lineup? So we'll see how things go when the Dame 9 drops. But as far as this model right here, I would say when you compare this to the Dame 8, the leaps and bounds that they made, the improvements, I feel like are night and day. So this is a substantial improvement, in my opinion, from the previous model. And while these joints, I feel like look really nice on the court, I honestly feel like they probably won't translate too well off the court, kind of like how the Hardens and Anthony Edwards do. But as far as Adidas basketball, it seems like they are starting to come up with their own design language. Let's say it's very Yeezy-esque. So I feel like this is a nice entry into the lineup, and we'll see how the people respond as the Dame 9 debuts coming up next month. So let's go ahead and jump right into these savings. Who doesn't like a good deal? And you guys can take advantage of all of this right now as we speak, which we got a little something from Yeezy, New Balance, plus Nike, who's currently running their fall sale right now on Nike.com. So in order to take advantage of these Nike deals, you guys actually do have to be members, which is completely free to create an account. And at checkout, you will want to enter the discount code FALL25. So while they got several models as well as clothing on sale, I just wanted to highlight, some of my picks. So first up, we got the Nike Dunk Low, which is available in several colorways, originally retailing at $115. You guys can take advantage of this steal, grabbing these joints at just $68.98, bringing these joints just to under $70, which is crazy for a popular model such as the Dunk Low. Now, next up, I did want to highlight the Nike Cortez, which happens to be a West Coast classic. While they got several different options available, I did want to highlight this nice green colorway, which originally retailed at $90. These joints are absolute steal, coming in at just under $50 at $47.23. Now, next up, we got the classic Air Trainer 1, which if you're salty, you weren't able to grab those Travis Scott Zoomfield Jacks, well, you can go ahead and pick up the sneaker that those were inspired by, originally retailing at $130. Going crazy at under $60. You guys can grab this nice, clean, subtle colorway at just $58.48. Now, switching over to New Balance, all of these deals right here are available on Joe's New Balance outlet, which is their official factory outlet online. Now, first up, we got the popular 1906R, which I wanted to highlight this pair, which they got several colorways available, but I want to say I saw this blue metallic pair like just in the mall like about a month ago, originally retailing at $154.99. You guys can grab these joints on sale at just under $115. So not bad for one of the most popular models you probably see everybody rocking all day. And the little brother of those joints right here, we got the 860 V2, which you guys already know I nicknamed the JA 860s because these happen to be my favorite New Balance model right here, originally retailing at $139. $499. While they got, again, several different options, I did want to highlight this nice little green pair, which kind of looks like the recently released ALD joint, which went up for pre-order. You guys can grab these at a steal at just $105. So not too bad for some great offerings from New Balance. And then from Yeezy, of course, we know currently they got the Adidas blowout mega sale where they got a lot of styles going up to 70% off. Pretty much a lot of the good stuff, or pretty much all the good stuff, sold out instantly. But it looks like they have kind of done some random restocks periodically. It looks like the last pair, which has kind of randomly restocked, which came out of nowhere sometime early this morning. It looks like we got the 700 V3 Fade Salt. So a nice little clean color option, originally retailing at $210. They got these joints on sale, I want to say for 40% off the original price, bringing them now down to just $116. Now, at the time of this recording, it did see that all of the bigger sizes did sell out. So it looks like right now, guys, though, you do still have sizes 10.5 and under still available. But just a warning, I do suggest to actually go up like a full size on these. So true to size, 9.5 and under, it looks like you guys can still grab these joints. If you've missed out on these throughout the years, or if you're new to Yeezys, these joints are available right now on the Adidas app for a crazy steal price. And with Adidas now restocking this pair, we'll have to see if they decide to restock any other pairs that people have been missing out on. And lastly, we got a new drop from the Los Angeles archive, which it seems like this was a surprise release. It looks like we got the Yeezy Gap unreleased tanks, which are coming in at just $15. They did have the lighter version available, which is completely sold out. But this darker colorway, which comes in with like this kind of light black wash, faded black wash, $15. Size large did sell out, but every other size is still available. So I would suggest to hop on these, as these are available until supplies last. And then we also have the Yeezy Gap, or I guess we should say this was the Donda mask, because I believe it did officially drop during that era. I think the original retail, don't quote me on this, but I want to say these did originally retail at like 100 or like maybe even 150, I think, for this mask right here. So Los Angeles archive does have these available right now for just $65. So you guys may want to hop on this. As far as the tank, I'm very tempted to grab this joint right here. I'm kind of mad I missed out on the lighter wash. That would have been a must cop, but unfortunately those joints are sold out. The Gimp mask though, y'all could keep that one. And lastly, it looks like good old Adidas has decided to shock the sneaker world with a surprise shock drop release today. Now, as far as this pair in particular, we're talking about the AE1 Low Indigo, a sneaker which is said to represent Anthony Edwards and his Olympic journey. So when it comes to this pair right here, some news outlets actually did have these tentatively scheduled for a release date on the 15th tomorrow, but apparently Adidas never officially announced them and went ahead and just surprise dropped them joints today. So they are available currently via the Adidas app. You also have a drop via Foot Locker as well as Champ Sports. And it looks like as we are recording this, apparently you have a full size run of this pair available. And as I actually did check the drop, it looks like the last pair that dropped, the AE1 Low Mural, that like pink colorway, it looks like Adidas still has a full size run of those available on Adidas as well. So is it the fact that Adidas has possibly upped the stock numbers for these particular releases, or is the AE1 Low losing a little bit of its lust factor? Let me know what you guys think. But as far as this indigo colorway, I would say probably my least favorite AE1 Low colorway which has dropped so far. But then again, I'm not a huge fan of these like Olympic themed sneaker releases anyway. So Adidas hit us with a nice little surprise drop, the good old fashioned way. You gotta love it. If you guys are checking for those AE1 Low Indigos, go ahead and hop on them right now. So salute, guys. We're gonna wrap things up. Let me know what y'all thought about today's video. If you enjoyed, please help support the channel by hitting that little thumbs up button down below. It helps me out tremendously. So let me know what y'all think about all the topics covered. Plus, if you guys hopped on any of the deals that we covered in today's video, let us know down below. So I'm JA. I will catch you guys tomorrow. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.